Good evening. If you have joined, start sharing immediately. Good evening. Let everyone know that Seer 1 is live. There is a lot that we need to talk about tonight. Jagaban, I was waiting for you for 1 month. David Chisumpa. David, I'm here now. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Once you have joined, share in all the groups on WhatsApp, on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere on Twitter. Let people know that Seer 1 is live. It's been long that I didn't speak to you. It's been long that I didn't minister to you. I am here now. I want to talk to you. There are a lot of things that we need to discuss tonight. I have done the sharing on my own groups, where I belong. I'm waiting for you to do your part, then we can proceed. Glory. Seth Clifford say you bring a smile on my face. I love you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I'm able to do that. Josiah is watching from Zambia. Zambia, how are you? This is your night. Aha. I was missing you, Pan-African brother. God bless you. Before we proceed, I want to make my announcement as usual. Seer 1 does not have a representative anywhere. Let me type it first before. Thank you. Before I proceed, I'm making a very serious announcement. Seer 1 does not have any representative anywhere. Seer 1 is not a posh prophet. It's not a prophet of a posh suit and tie. No. Seer 1 is a straightforward person. People who come to you and say, Seer 1, I'm Seer 1 representative, I'm Seer 1 this, I'm Seer 1 that, give me money, I give you, do as I say, do this, do that. I don't have any representative anywhere. Not in Zambia, not in Nigeria, not in South Africa here, Botswana. I don't have any representative. Namibia, Zimbabwe, I don't have any representative anywhere. If you want any help from Seer 1, you want do as I say for money, you want do as I say for power, you want do as I say for this, you want that, any help you want from Seer 1. I have put my number. My number is there on the comment section. It's a very popular number. +278 993 5144 +277 8993 5144. I have pinned it in the comment section. That is my number. I don't have any representative anywhere. Anyone that come to you and say, I am representing Seer 1. I want to send you, do as I say. I want to solve your problem. I want to multiply your money. I want to do miracle money for you. It's a criminal. If you want to talk to Seer 1, there is no secretary there. You write me direct on WhatsApp. Don't call me. Many of you make a lot of mistakes. You write me a message. Hi, how are you? I need your help. Hello? I'm just greeting you. I want this. You don't come to my message where I'm attending to hundreds of thousands of people on WhatsApp and you start saying hi. I'm not going to respond to you. If you want to write me a message on WhatsApp, you send me exactly what you want. Seer 1, I want money. If you write me a message on WhatsApp, the first message that you receive is an automatic message that directs you to the website. You go to that website, go to the store, and see if what the do as I say available there are the things that can be able to solve your problems. If there are things that can solve your problem, you can get them. But if there are things that cannot solve your problem, you come back on WhatsApp and write your problem to me. I will tell you what to be done to solve your problem. Is it green card? You are looking for green card? Citizenship? You are looking for citizenship? Or your husband is cheating, your wife is cheating, you are looking for a job and so on. You send me a message. You tell me exactly what you want me to do. Don't say hi. I don't chat with people. I don't have time. I have hundreds of thousands of messages that come to me every day. So I don't have time. Hi, how are you? I don't do those things. Don't even ask me, how are you? I am the dawn of power. I will always be okay. I can never be sick. I can never die. So what is the how are you for? Don't ask me, how are you? I don't need those things. Tell me your problem. Write your problem there. Don't call me on WhatsApp or I tell you call. Once you call me on WhatsApp, I block you straight. Because you may be trying to call me. That is the time I'm talking with Godfather. That is the time that they have come to bring me message. That is the time I'm doing work for somebody. You distract me. Spiritual work, once you are distracted, it takes a lot of energy to get reconnected. So don't come and call me because my number is there. You start calling me and disturbing me. Don't call me unless I tell you to call. That is where your problem gets to. I tell you to call. Once I say call, that's when you call. Don't just wake up and dial my number and call. If you do it, you distract me. I block you immediately. I hope you are following what I'm saying. I don't have any representative anywhere. If you want anything, miracle money, your boyfriend is cheating, your wife is cheating, your girlfriend is cheating, you want to work on them, you are looking for document, green card, or if I can start sharing the testimonies of the money issue, the green card issue, I will be arrested because those are illegal things. That's why we don't share them on Facebook. If we can share them on Facebook, PF can be happy when they hear that Seer 1 is arrested. It can be early Christmas for them. So don't call me or send me hi. Go straight to the point once you collect my number. I've already mentioned my number. +227 8993 5144. That is my number. If you write, you are writing direct to me. I don't have any representative all over the world. I want to say that I missed you all the Jagabans from all over the world. Jagabans from South Africa, Jagabans from Nigeria, Jagabans from Zambia, Jagabans from Botswana. I missed you so much. When you see me, I'm quiet. Anytime you see me, I'm quiet. Know that I have gone to do a lot of spiritual work. I am a spiritual work person. It's not always that I will come and tell you this has happened. Some of the things that are happening that you were expecting me to address are the things that I was handling already spiritually. Some of the things I give here as prophecy are the things that I work out myself. I plant the confusion, I plant the trouble, and I come and give it as a prophecy because I've already worked it. It's going to happen. Even if you call Jesus Christ to come down and pray for you, so long as Godfather has said it will happen, it's going to happen. So when you see me, I'm not talking, don't be worried. Don't say, Papa, you have abandoned us. Papa, don't you see what PF is doing to us? Don't you see what Edgar Lungu is doing to us? No, don't worry. I go on the ground and do the work. What I'm assuring every Zambian that is watching me today is that Edgar Lungu is going to lose the election next year in landslide. 100 is if Edgar Lungu manages to get 30% of the vote next year, then we can clap for him. He's going to break record of losers in Zambia next year. So when you see me, I'm not talking. Don't think that they are bought for me. Yes. There has been an agreement. The agreement has reached. But look, I'm somebody that I stand on what I say. If I say this is going to happen, even if we make an agreement, it will still happen. Agreement is for me to minimize, but I will not stop. So this is an assurance to every Zambian that is watching. I have seen people talking, God told me, God told me, God told me. God didn't tell you nothing. That's rubbish. Edgar Lungu has lost the election. Even if you see I'm not talking, even if you see that I'm quiet, watch what is going to happen. Before I proceed, I want to thank all the youths in Nigeria. Oh my God. The youths of Nigeria. If you are watching me, you are a Nigerian. There are so many Nigerians that are watching me now. A lot of them, thousands of them are watching me. We are over 6,000. We are getting to 7,000 people watching. Everyone is watching right now. I want to the youths of Nigeria. As I was about to start this show, I was reading the news. Youths of Nigeria have blocked all the outlets that is leading to the airport. Politicians cannot fly away from the country. Politicians want to run away, they can't run. They have blocked all the roads leading to the airport. I was watching the minister of Abuja, FCT capital or something like that. He was trying to go and catch a plane. The youth blocked the place. They said, if we die, let us die in Nigeria together. Enough is enough. You have looted. Unbelievable. This is the time for the youths. They talk about. So, Nigerian youth, I congratulate you. I want to say, I support you from the bottom of my heart. Yatam will say, is this life? Yes, this is life. I support all the Nigerian youths. Police brutality has ended in Nigeria. Police unnecessary arrest has ended in Nigeria. SARS has ended in Nigeria. I want to clap my hand for the youth of Nigeria. As I congratulate the youth of Nigeria, I congratulate the celebrities. I congratulate Wizkid, Davido, Fino, Flavor. So many of you, Tiwa Savage, Yo Doche, so many of you that came out, Naira Marley, so many of you that came out and led the protest that brought dancers in Nigeria. I congratulate you. This is how it's supposed to be. Our fathers and forefathers, those people that are leading us, they have looted billions upon billions upon billions and prepared for their children. And have abandoned us to suffer for nothing's sake. And the youth have risen up. And they have said, enough is enough. Youth of Africa. It happened in Sudan. It happened in Mali. It happened in Egypt. It happened in Malawi. It happened. There are so many African countries that youths are waking up and saying enough is enough. I congratulate you. Youths of Nigeria, I congratulate you. Enough is enough. Enough of looting. Enough of criminality. Enough of police brutality. Unnecessary arrest. Enough is enough. Zambia people, I know that you are watching. Look at what your mates are doing in Nigeria. See what your mates did in Malawi. Zambian celebrities, I'm coming. It's between me and you people tonight. I prepare to talk to you. If you know any celebrity in Zambia, especially those idiots that sing for PF, those hungry idiots that sing for PF, if you know them, tag them tonight. It's between them and Seer. I want to talk sense into their useless brain. Cry, baby. Tag all of them. Let them come and listen to me. Are they watching what is happening in Nigeria? Are they watching it? Are they watching it? Today, Nigeria has the most greatest feared police officers in the whole world. But celebrities, Nigerian celebrities rose up and say enough is enough. If Nigeria is doing it, Zambia can do it. Even Zimbabwe can do it. Uganda can do it. Enough is enough. Enough of stupidity. Cameroon can do it. Enough of these people taking us as fools, thinking that we are idiots, behaving exactly how they want. No, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I hope all of you are watching. In DRC, Ivory Coast, that president, the idiot that took over power, the people celebrated, the people helped him to take over power. Today he wants to go and contest for the third time. What is wrong with African leaders? What the hell is wrong with African leaders? What is wrong with African leaders? You have ruled your term number 1, term number 2, because of how sweet, how powerful the seat is. You want to go to third term. For what reason? What for? Please, if you know those idiots that go to sing for PF, Yomap, Chandanake, what is his name? Mark 2. What is the other one? What's that dirty one? The dirty one, that ugly one. That the crazy. If you know, cry baby, tag them. They must listen to me tonight. I want to teach them something. I want to tell them something. I prepare to talk to them tonight. I'm prepared to talk to them tonight. Tag them. If you are watching, you have not shared this video, what are you waiting for? Share it. There is something important that I want to share with you today. There is something very, very important that I want to share with you today. There are a lot of things, but we are going to take them one by one. I'm waiting for you to share. My first address tonight is Bowman Lusambo. When you're about to join an organization, in fact, it's the reason why that I decided to come live and speak, because it's like things are getting out of hand. When no one is talking, opposition is very weak, they take advantage. Bowman Lusambo, when you want to join an organization, the first thing you have to do is to ask questions about that organization. For example, anywhere I go, I want to start a church, I want to start a meeting, a gathering. The first thing I do, the very first thing I do is to do what? First, how is this organization run? What is the principle of this organization? Even when I go to country, when I was in Zambia, I took 3 good years studying the environment and the people before I launched the ministry. Here in South Africa, the same thing. I took time. I want to learn the organization. What are their beliefs? How am I going to enter and fit into their mission and vision? This goes to Bowman Lusambo. Bowman Lusambo, you are not a PF member. You just came in and they found the party operating. And all of a sudden, you decided to take over the party. As a leader, if you want to be a leader in an organization, ask the people that you find there, how are things run here? What is the principle of this organization? You jump from MMD, a very corrupt, useless party. You jump from there, you join PF. And when you came with that mentality of corruption and the entered PF. And you didn't even ask, what is the fundamental principle of PF? You brought the same useless tactics, the same useless idea that killed MMD. You brought it to PF. And now you want to destroy PF. You and your friends from MMD. You came without asking questions. You brought the same system that made the people of Zambia reject you and put PF. You brought it. System of corruption and bribery. You brought it from PF and brought it from MMD and brought it to PF. In PF, by the time we were fighting for PF, Seer 1, when we were fighting for PF, when we were still bullying people, beating Major Kachingwe and the rest of them in MMD, when we are fighting for PF, PF was founded in the principle of helping the poor. PF was poor people's party. People loved PF, not because of the money that we are giving to the people, but because of the love they had for PF. You didn't ask question. You have brought the same corrupt practice of spending corrupt money, the same way you were spending in MMD. You have brought it to PF to destroy PF. PF party was not a party that was dishing out money the way you are dishing money today. That is why PF is dead and PF will never rise again. It will even be better by next year. By next year, the way PF is going to lose is going to shock everybody. Because Edgar Lungu has allowed people from MMD to bring the same system that we are using with Rupia Banda of buying people, dishing out money anyhow. They have brought it to PF. Now, poor people in PF are no longer benefiting in PF. The only people that are benefiting in PF are the rich. PF has been hijacked. PF is no longer the party for the poor. PF is now the party for the rich. If you are not rich, you are not going to survive in PF. If you are not rich, PF is not for you. PF was pro-poor people, party for poor people. The people from MMD, Bowman Lusambo, has brought the same style of dishing out money, dishing out cash, corruption. They have brought it to MMD, to PF. That is why PF is dying today. Edgar Lungu, I want you to sit down today and think about what I'm saying tonight. I know that you are watching. Your people are watching. Your officers are watching. Your OPs, they are watching. Think about what I'm speaking about tonight. Bowman Lusambo just came to PF. He doesn't want to give anybody a chance. He wants to become a president. Bowman Lusambo doesn't even love PF. He doesn't even love Edgar Lungu, not even a bit. Bowman Lusambo is a Judas of the new era. Is an ekankati kankatu. Is an idiotic, useless. He doesn't have a description. He doesn't love PF. He doesn't love Edgar Lungu. He wants to be president. As young as you are, as new as you are in PF, you want to come. You came yesterday. You want to become a president. Are you mad? A president of which country? What do you know about leadership? Bowman Lusambo, what do you know about leadership? You cannot be able to spell your name. What do you know about leadership? You have brought the same corrupt idea of dishing out money. Anywhere you go, you are dishing out money. You are dishing out money. You are dishing out. This is not the way PF is run. PF is a party that people used to love from their heart. People we are not bought. Somebody like me, I spent millions of dollars in PF. Somebody like me, I spent sleepless night, spiritual work in PF because I loved the party. And majority of the people that supported PF, they supported them from the bottom of their heart. The system that you have brought from MMD to come and start buying people, bullying people with money, is not a PF standard. That is not a PF idea. That is not a PF principle. You have brought MMD principle into PF. Bowman Lusambo, sit down, idiot. Sit down and learn something. You are not even rich. You are not even rich. You don't have nothing. The people who are rich in PF, somebody like Seer, who is having not billions from PF, they are quiet, they are hiding. They don't even want to show themselves. Somebody like Christopher Yaluma, who is a multi-millionaire, is quiet. They don't make noise. Somebody like how many of them? Chilufia Chitalo. These guys are multi-millionaires. From PF, they have collected from PF and they are quiet. An idiot like you that don't have anything. The only man you have is the little one you got through smuggling Milimil to Congo when you were Copperbelt province. And then the Galungu was too wise, located you and brought you back to Lusaka, where you are now gallivanting up and down like an idiot, like Satan when he was chased from heaven. You don't have nothing. The little one you have, you want to show everybody, I am rich, I am rich. You don't have nothing. In fact, you are the poorest minister. Politics of PF is not like this. Ask GBM. You don't have anything. GBM spent millions upon millions. Today, do you see him spending again? No. Because of what? Because he has understood the politics of PF. PF is party of poor people. It used to be party of poor people. Not anymore. Today it's a party of looters. The richest guys, the richest Indian guys, the richest Tanzanian guys, the richest Chinese, the richest this, the richest Senegalese. That is PF for you. It's no longer the party for poor people, because you people from MMD have come and corrupted PF. The people that founded PF, you know, what is your name? Bowman Lusambo. The first thing you are supposed to do, the very first thing you are supposed to do was to ask the people, how is this thing being done? You want to make yourself the president. Anywhere you go, you want to go and gather people. You want to go and gather people. You want to work like the president. You want to compete with the president. Are you mad? You are not even a full minister in PF, but you are all over. Bowman, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You came from MMD, brought corrupt idea to PF. You have destroyed PF. You and Seer and your friends that came from MMD. You have chased all the people that fought for PF. You have chased all of them. The last one is the one you have put in prison now. Chishimba Kambwiri. I'm coming to that one. I'm saying this night is me and you. It's me and you. It's for politics. I'm not here to preach. By the way, what are we preaching for? What nonsense preaching are we preaching for? What nonsense prayer are we praying for? The last one, you have put him in prison. Kambwiri is in prison now. I'm coming to address that one. Bowman Sambo, sit that your useless ass down. Sit it down. Sit it down. You cannot be president. You can never be president. You can never be president. Bowman, you can never be president. You are too foolish to be a president. You cannot even be a headmaster in a primary school because you are too foolish to be a president. You are too little. You are too illiterate. You are too idiotic to be a president. You are nobody. So stop positioning yourself to be a president. You are licking the boot of Edgar Lungu. Something is happening to Edgar Lungu. The guy is trying to wake up bit by bit. But I'm so sorry because it's too late. Edgar Lungu is now realizing that all of you that sing praises to him are idiots. Like Cry Cry Baby. There was a national prayer today. I didn't see him. He invited himself. He was dancing on the floor. Things have changed. Edgar Lungu is trying to wake up. But unfortunately, it's too late. Edgar Lungu has realized that somebody like Bowman Lusamba, somebody like Cry Cry Baby and all the rest of them who say, hey sir, they are Judas. Judas. They are Judas. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, Bowman, sit down. Okay, we are here. Everyone is crying in Zambia. Zambia is the only country in the world, as we are talking today, that claim to be more affected by COVID. But I don't know how many people got COVID in Zambia. South Africa was the highest hit African nation in the whole of Africa. But South Africa has recovered. When there was COVID, South African rand was going to 18 and the 19 per dollar. Today it has come down to 16 and going to 15. But Zambian kwacha is climbing. And the Zambian government is saying, no, it's because of the COVID. Which COVID are you talking about? Are you the only country was affected? It's because of corruption. I am coming to that. But while everybody is crying that the economy is bad, everybody is crying. Children are not going to school. Teachers are not being paid. Doctors and nurses are not receiving enough salary. Council workers are going months without being paid. The economy of Zambia is totally shattered. That is when Bowman Lusambo we go and pay how many hundreds of thousands of kwacha to Mafikizolo and Master Kiji to come and perform in Zambia. Number one, you claim that there is COVID in Zambia, but you are gathering crowd. Who are you cheating? When everybody is suffering, your own musicians are dying in Vitska. That is when you want to, you have already removed hundreds of thousands. Because if you don't pay those guys, they will not make an announcement that they are coming. You must pay them. You pay them first. That's how international musicians are. You must pay them. I know you have already paid them. Hundreds of thousands. You are paying musicians, South African musicians, hundreds of thousands, when in your hospitals in Zambia, you don't have medication. Bowman Lusambo. And when people are talking, you say, the money is not coming from the government. Then where is the money coming from? What else do you do apart from being a minister? Where do you get the money from? When Zambian musicians, that's what I'm saying, those idiots that sing for you, those idiots that you parade up and down, where are they? When the economy is bad, the economy, everybody's crying, even your president said he's worried about the debt, he doesn't sleep, everyone else in Zambia doesn't sleep, economy has crashed. That is when you, Bowman Lusambo, carried hundreds of thousands. The same idea, the same system of MMD to go and pay Mafikizolo and to pay Master Kiji. I'm not against Master Kiji. I am in Limpopo. This is where Master Kiji is. Many of you don't even know how that music of Mafikizolo went viral. That's Jerusalem. Go to his page and see for yourself. That song went viral in my church by my own power. Go to his page, he posted it. So I'm not against him. No, I'm not against it. That is his business. It's not the foolish one. The fool here is Bowman Lusambo. When everyone in Zambia is complaining, people are dying of hunger, people are sleeping, eating once in a day. That is when Bowman Lusambo removed hundreds of thousands to go and give Mafikizolo, to go and give Master Kiji, to come and sing for him. For what? Bowman Lusambo, as a minister, there is nothing to celebrate because the economy is falling. Because the economy is dying. Because the economy is rotting. What are you celebrating for? What are you making party for? What are you making rally for? As a minister, you should be concerned in your house saying, hey, how are we going to come out of debt? That is what you should preoccupy yourself with. But you want to go and dance. You want Master Kiji to come and play music for you to dance. Dance for what? What for? As a minister, you are supposed to be on the news, watching. You are supposed to be on your computer, working, trying to see how are we going to resurrect Kwacha. Instead of gallivanting up and down, making unnecessary rallies when election is next year. You still have a long way to go before election. What is the excitement for? Shouldn't you be concerned that Kwacha is trading at $1 per 20? Almost 21 Kwacha. Are you not concerned as a minister? What are you celebrating for? What is there to celebrate? When economy is collapsed, what are you celebrating for? Please share the video, share the video. There is share the video. Tonight is very, very important one. Share it. What are you celebrating for? What is there to celebrate? You gather Master Kiji, you gather Mafiki Zolo in the stadium, they dance. And so what? What is the dance for? That's why I'm saying people from MMD, the same mentality they use with Rupiah Banda is the mentality they are brought in PF. They don't care for the poor people. If they care for the poor people, look at the musicians in Zambia. The poorest musicians on earth are coming from Zambia. The poorest musicians on earth are coming from Zambia. Look at Slap D, the one they call the king of music in Zambia. What car does he drive? I want you to think about this. What car does he drive? Where is his mansion? Where is his house? Maybe he doesn't even have a house. He doesn't have a proper car. He's number one in Zambia. They call him king. The king of music is number one in Zambia, but he's poor. He's poorer than an upcoming artist in Nigeria. That money that you want to give Mafiki Zolo, why didn't invest it in SYZ Entertainment? Slap D, where is his car? What car does Slap D drive? Let us be sincere to ourselves. Let's forget about social media thing where you stand on somebody's car, you take picture like that idiot in where is that musician in America? OC. That one that fly from car to car. He can never see where a nice car is parked without taking picture. Any nice car he sees, he will take picture. Forget about those social media useless things. These Zambian musicians are poor, very poor. They are struggling. I was in Zambia. I know them. Forget about them. Most of the things you see them borrow, come on the stage and dance. It's not theirs. The chain, the suit, it's not theirs. Borrow. Not because they are not working hard. They are working hard, but their government is a very useless government. A government that can never support its own. A government that will prefer to go and pay hundreds of thousands to Mafiki Zolo instead of giving it to the youth and those people that are singing for them in Zambia. Talk about Mark 2. What does Mark 2 have? Nothing. I'm telling you, tell him to say point your house or point your car. You will discover that these guys are poor. After making serious music that have touched the soul, music that have saved souls in Zambia, they are still poor, gallivanting up and down with nothing. Bowman Lusambo decided to go and give hundreds of thousands to South African musicians to come and sing. For what reason? Is it campaign? Is it campaign period? If it's celebration, what are you celebrating? What have you achieved that you are celebrating? Tell me one thing that you are celebrating, Bowman Lusambo. Tell me what you are celebrating. People are hungry. People are dying of hunger in Zambia, and you are celebrating. What are you celebrating for? Zambian Kwacha is the number one worst performing currency in the whole world today. Is it a call for celebration? Eh? 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 There is no electricity. Zesco power comes after 8 hours, 9 hours. What is there to celebrate? What are you calling Mafikizolo for? Eh? Your musicians are poor. Look at whiskey in Nigeria. That's why you, musicians of Zambia, wake up. The reason why these guys don't respect you is because you yourself are hungry. You are hyenas. I saw Cry Baby dancing on the field today. He was not invited for the prayer. He invited himself. He was dancing so that the president can see him. How is the president going to respect you tomorrow? Eh? They call you for party, for rally. They give you 10,000. Ask them how much did they pay Mafikizolo. And that money is not going back to Zambia. They will not pay it back to Zambian government. It's gone. That money is gone. And that is how Zambia is becoming the poorest country in the whole world. If what United Nations released, or World Bank released last week is true, where they say Zambia is owing how many billions, it means every person born in Zambia, including a child that was born today, is owing over $2,000 US. You are in debt. Every person in Zambia is owing $2,000 US. You are talking about 42,000 kwacha. Every innocent person is owing in Zambia today. While a country is facing this type of crisis, where the president is saying he doesn't sleep because of debt, his minister is about to make party. Eh? That one want to be a president by all means. If he has opportunity to find the way to push Edgar Lungu out and take over, he will do it immediately. Bowman Lusambo is a very desperate idiot. Eh? Eh? What for? When PF was formed, during rally, they didn't need to call musicians. People were flocking the rally because the party was for poor people. Today, people from MMD want people to come and attend rally because of musicians. The mentality of MMD has taken over PF. That's why today, PF is dead, buried, and gone. There is nothing to talk about. It's gone. Completely gone. Those of you that are in PF, it is time for you to wake up and realize that these people that have come from MMD are not there to support you and make you win election. They are there to destroy you. When they destroy you, next year when UPND wins election, they will run to UPND. Look at Dorasilia today. Look at Bowman Lusambo today. The poorest minister in PF. Rich guys are hiding. Rich guys in PF, they are hiding. They are hiding. They are hiding. They don't make noise. Do you know how much Christopher Eluma has? I know him personally. It's not a talk and say, but you see him hiding himself. But idiot who didn't know that one day he would become a councillor, all of a sudden he was made a minister, not even a full minister, a half minister. He's the one that wants to start dishing out chitenge, dishing out money all over. And today he's crying. People are fighting me. You are fighting yourself because the policy you took to PF is not PF policy. PF is party for poor people. Edgar Lungu, after watching this broadcast tonight, sit down your people and tell them that this party is not for sale. This party was for poor people. It's not for rich people. It's not the way it is today. It's not a party for the highest bidders. Can you imagine? Where people are suffering, hunger is killing people. A minister, a grown-up man, with a tummy like a frog that swallowed another frog. Eh? He starts making party. What is that party for? What have you achieved? As PF, that's why I was watching the the National Day of Prayer today, from the beginning to end. I watched it. I saw one bishop, is it Bishop Masupa? One of this organization, useless church organization in Zambia, Bishop Masupa. They told him to thank God and pray for Zambia for this. He came there and started reading PF manifesto. God, we thank you because in 2019, you will produce 1.1 ton of maize. In 2020, you gave us bumper harvest. Now we have 3 tons of maize. The idiot was speaking this. What were you talking about? If there was bumper harvest, how come milli is very expensive in Zambia? What have you done with that bumper harvest? PF wrote you all those lies, all those prayers. You came and prayed it. All of you were worshiping Edgar Lungu. I didn't see not even a single person that prayed against corruption. All of you that attended that prayer, you are all idiots. Believe me, all of you are bullshit, rubbish. You attended, all of you. There is no one that prayed against corruption. The problem of Zambia today is not prayer. Prayer cannot solve it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The problem of Zambia today, just like problem of any other countries in Africa today, prayer cannot solve it. Stop praying. Stop wasting your time praying. What will solve the problems in Africa, what will solve the problem in Zambia is action, not prayer. Africa don't need prayer anymore. Stop praying. Africa don't need prayer. Zambia don't need prayer. Nigeria was praying from the day I was born. SARS was killing people. Police was killing people. And they were praying until the youth rose up and said enough is enough. That's when SARS stopped. Prayer is something that we don't need in Africa. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, we don't need it. If Jesus Christ of Nazareth is working, Edgar Lungu was not going to be alive. Because Edgar Lungu is a hypocrite. Everyone in PF are all hypocrites. I am coming to that. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If prayer is working, somebody like Edgar Lungu cannot go to where they are praying. Because he can't. Light and darkness can never share podium. Africa don't need prayer. You need action. I watched the prayer from the beginning to the end. There is no one that prayed against corruption. But the problem of Zambia today is corruption. The reason why Zambia is bankrupt is because a road that's supposed to cost 1 million, government will give it out at 5 million US dollars. They will use 1 million to do it. Few individuals will share 4 million. That's how it is. Airport that's supposed to cost 10 million, they will build it at 20 million. That is the corruption. Do you think that Edgar Lungu or anybody in PF will just go to Treasury and open it and take money? No, the way the government is taking money is true what I'm telling you. When they finish stealing, they call you for prayer. And of all the bishops, those people who went to that prayer to pray, none of them prayed against corruption. Not even one person. Not even one person say, Father, corruption is too much. Help us to stop corruption. No. They were all worshiping Edgar Lungu. Bishop Masupa, that idiot, I used to respect him. I didn't know that he's a bootlicker. He read, instead of praying, he was worshiping Edgar Lungu. He has told us that load shedding will be over because there is this and that. Stupidity. Stupidity. You think that God is your mate. You think that God is an idiot to abandon the billions of people that are calling him today to come to show ground and listen to that rubbish you are doing there. Do you think that God is a fool to abandon important things to come to show ground and listen to you worshiping Edgar Lungu in the name of praying? What has Edgar Lungu done for the people of Zambia? When Edgar Lungu took over power, dollar was trading at 7 kwacha. Today it's trading at 21 kwacha. And you are worshiping him. What are you worshiping him for? When Edgar Lungu took over power, how much was Millimil? How much is Millimil today? What are you worshiping him for? What has he done for the people of Zambia? Nothing. Apart from massive corruption in his leadership. Debt. When he took over power, Zambia was owing less than 5 billion. Today, Zambia is owing 20-something billion, and you are still worshiping him. Are you mad? Are you a fool? Until Edgar Lungu turns Zambia to Zimbabwe, that is when you wake up. You went there to start President Edgar Lungu. God has chosen Edgar Lungu. Which God chose Edgar Lungu? It was do as I said that chose him. Which God? Which God are you talking about? Which God? There was no God there. If God chooses leaders, he can never choose that man in the president of Cameroon. He can never choose the president of Uganda. He can never choose Robert Mugabe. He can never choose Mnangagwa. He can never choose he can never choose Edgar Lungu. It's not God that chose. It's your stupidity and spiritual manipulation that chooses the leaders. That's why I'm saying next year, the same way he entered is the same way he's living. I swear upon God, Father, if it doesn't happen, I stop preaching. I walk the street naked and disgrace myself. I'm telling you. God, everyone, if you didn't watch that the so-called National Day of Prayer, thank God, people didn't even go. Everywhere was empty. Because people of Zambia have waken up. They are hungry. You tell them to come start fasting. They're already fasting. Average Zambian person is fasting. They don't eat 3 times in a day. They're already hungry. You tell them to come and fast for you. For what reason? What for? What for? Everyone was praising Edgar Lungu. Father, we thank you for the leader you have given to us. You are an idiot. You are a fool. If you ever open your mouth and pray that, thank you for the leader you are giving to us, you are a fool. You are a bloody fool. God did not give you Edgar Lungu. He can't give you somebody like that. He's a wicked person. Do you know how much they have made? Do you know how much Edgar Lungu, before he became a president, we know how much he had. Today, do you know how much he's having? Most of you went there empty stomach. You went there fooling yourself. While Edgar Lungu coming there, he will get an allowance. You think that you are wise. You are fools. Believe me, those people that went there, those pastors, men and women of God, the next thing now you will say, let's write the government of South Africa. Let's write the government of Nigeria. Seer is insulting our men of God in Zambia. There is no man of God in Zambia. Everyone is useless. Not even one single person. If your president is mistreating your citizen and you are quiet and you still call yourself a man of God, you are a fool. Write to South African government, write to United Nations, write to Nigerian government. If you want, write to God. You are useless, all of you. I was watching you. You went there. None of you prayed. Okay, you didn't pray there to find out. In your presence, your government awarded a contract, I saw on paper, of $16 million for a company without experience to supply you COVID medicine. $16 million. A company that didn't have any experience. They supplied medicines that were expired already. You were praying. You didn't remember to put that in prayer. All you can remember is to go and tell God, the president you have given to us, which God is do as I say that gave you the president. It's not God. Stop bothering God. God has nothing to do with Edgar Lungu. Please. Anyway, when I was in Zambia, Zambian musicians, many of them, those ones you call big artists, they were coming to me to ask for money. When you see these guys, they take picture, they wear suit, you think that everything is okay. They don't have food at home. And it's not their fault. It is not your fault. It's not their fault. It's the fault of the government. The last time I spoke about the youth empowerment, what did the government do? No, we want to empower the youth. And the PF youths, we are all happy. Hey, our president has given us 30 million. From that 30 million today, how much have you received? David Lubinda said, is he showing that I'm watching from Sesheke? Yes, he's showing here that you're watching from Sesheke. From that 30 million Edgar Lungu removed, how much have you received? You play with PF. They announced we have removed 30 million youth empowerment. You think if you go, they will give you? No. They now told you to go and apply. They bring a bogus thing, knowing that the majority of Zambian youth don't like pen and paper, especially PF cadres. PF cadres, one thing about them is that they don't bath. Number one, they are dirty. Number two, they hate book. These two things, they don't go hand in hand. Water and the book, they don't go hand in hand. Once they saw, oh, you have to write an application, you have to write a business thing, they ran. Today, youth empowerment is dead. Edgar Lungu, your minister, when you are busy crying and calling for help, telling United Nations, all the people you are owing, you are telling them to cancel your debt or give you debt relief, your minister is removing the hundreds, the millions that he has to go and get international artists to come and perform. For what reason? What have you achieved? What have you scored? So you have used Mark II and you have dumped Mark II. I know after this broadcast now, you will hear now. What is the name? That idiot, Bowman Lusambo, is now going to call the musician, come. He will give them 1 rand, 2 rand, and they will go celebrating. Why do you misuse the talent of these innocent children? Today, Mark II is no longer in fashion. You have run to Chandanake, and they are paying them 1 kwacha, 2 kwacha. When you finish using Chandanake now, you will drop him. Today, then the craze is no longer running. How about that other fat one, the JK? JK is no longer running. Now it's international that you want. Bowman, you're a fool. My brother, sit down. Sit your ass down. Sit it down. You are a fool. You are bringing shame to PF. And PF, I'm telling you, Edgar Lungu, I'm telling you, the area you get rid of that idiot, that guy is a liability for your party. The earlier you get rid of him, the better for you. I'm telling you, get rid of him. Get rid of him now. Because he's going to destroy your party. Number one, he doesn't know how to talk. He's so pompous. He's like a child that inherited the father's wealth and he doesn't know what to do with the wealth. That's why, look at what you have done to your artist. They are poor. All of them are poor. I'm telling you, after this program, ask Slapd to post his car. And when he posts it, verify it, you will see he doesn't have a proper car. Ask Bobby East to post the car. He doesn't have a proper car. Ask Mark II to post the car. He doesn't have a proper car. Cry baby. If not because of my dead Range Rover, he doesn't have anything. How many of them, these guys are very poor. Zambia is having the poorest musicians. Look at what Diamond is doing in Tanzania. Harmonize. Even ordinary Malawi that you are laughing at, look at their musicians. Look at the type of houses they are living in. Mansions. These guys go to the studio, they sleep in the studio, they come and make you happy, they play you nice music, you use them like a tissue and throw them away. And tomorrow you say, Seer 1, we are going to report Seer 1 to Nigerian government. If you want to report me to Jesus Christ government, I don't care. It's a court case. We start going to court. Not kill me. The least they will do is to go to court with them. We go to court and sort it out in court. Very useless set of government. The most useless set of government, using people. Look at Dandy crazy. That one is the poorest. It doesn't even have a proper boxer. It doesn't even have a proper boxer. Dirty. When I say dirtiest. Is the dirtiest. But it's the one who is making song that is making you win election those days when people used to dance. You don't have self-conscience, Bowman. Anyway, coming to Chishimba Kambwe. Coming to Chishimba Kambwe. I'm coming to Chishimba Kambwe now. Those of you that are sending me a message on WhatsApp and calling my WhatsApp number, it's not the time to call me. You can see that I'm busy. I'm still working. You see? I'm busy here. I'm still talking about something important. And you are calling me. If you call me like this, you scatter the broadcast. Coming to Chishimba Kambwe. Listen, I am the one that prophesied that Kambwe was going to be jailed. Now, many people were saying, Seer 1 prophesied it, Seer 1 prophesied it, Seer 1. Anything I tell you that is going to happen is what is going to happen. Like, for example, when I post something, there are people that come to comment negative thing against me. You know, some people come, when they provoke me, I usually reply them. If I tell you that the children that you are having are not yours, it's not just prophecy. I am going to manipulate those children, change their blood. If you go to do a scan, you are going to find that those children are not yours, even if they are yours. I just want to destroy your family. I am the dawn of power. There is nothing I don't do. Ask about Seer 1. They will tell you, I don't hide it. It's not in the name of Jesus or in the name of this. It's God Father that does it. When I look at you and say, you are HIV positive, even if you don't have it, I'm going to put it in you. When you go to hospital, they will find it. And they are going to suffer it forever. When I reply to somebody, it's not for fun. It's because you provoked me. And I decided to punish you. I am the dawn of power. Most of the things that I prophesy, I wake them out in the realm of the spirit, and I come out and prophesy them. Like the arrest and the jailing of Kambwe. It's something that I worked out myself. It's something that I needed to do it. Because listen, I'm going to tell you something. Though there are over 10,000 people that are watching, 11,000 people that are watching, and the majority of them are watching from Edgar Lungu's family. Even Edgar Lungu himself is watching together with PF people. Anything I'm saying here, they go and they make correction. They write it down. They put it in practice. But the reason why I came and told you that Kamburi will be persecuted and jailed. Why? Because they don't want him to stand as a running mate for a church in 2021. Not because of any other thing. Now, people are blaming Chilifia Tayali. Chilifia Tayali is this. I go on his page, they are insulting him, they are telling him, Chilifia Tayali, you are a fool, Chilifia Tayali, you are heartless, Chilifia Tayali, you are this, Chilifia Tayali, you are that. It's not right. Chilifia Tayali did the right thing. We want to fight corruption. Even if it's committed by our mother or by our father, what we want is that we want to fight corruption. If Kamburi committed a crime and jailed, it's okay. Where I have a problem is how the trial was and the motive behind the trial. Chilifia Tayali has done the right thing. In fact, instead of fighting him, you people supposed to be clapping for him. Because he had the courage to report somebody who and now is serving a jail sentence. I love Kamburi so much. But if he committed a crime, as Jagaban, the dawn of power, a man that does not associate with lie, cheating, and the injustice, it's okay. Where I have concern is how the trial was. If you want to look, Edgar Lungu is the greatest pretender on earth. When Chishimba Kamburi was in government, I know what he did. I know everything that he did. If he goes scot-free today, even when Edgar Lungu leaves government tomorrow, he will go scot-free. We need people like Chilifia Tayali who will report them to police and have them imprisoned. I am telling you the gospel truth. Tayali is going to come out. It's not even going to take time. It's going to come out. But what I am trying to tell you is that many of you have suddenly turned enemy to Tayali. No. To me, when you do the right thing, I tell you what you have done is right. No matter how small the sin is, so long as it was committed by somebody who was in government, somebody who was a minister of information, it's okay. He can serve this. He can serve the sentence. Now, what all of you must be telling Tayali now is that, Tayali, why have you not reported Chilufia Chitalo? Tayali, why have you not reported Bowman Lusambo? Tayali, why have you not reported Chitotela? Tayali, why have you not reported Tarsila Lungu? Because Tarsila Lungu went and defensed a gazetted desert. These are the things that you are supposed to. The same way you have reported Kamburi and Kamburi was jailed. How come you will not report also? Look, I don't have pity for somebody who served in government that was involved in corruption and later out of corruption and come out and start crying and will say, no, you cannot go to jail. If that be the case, even next year, Edgar Lungu will cry. You don't know Edgar Lungu. Edgar Lungu can pretend. He can even pretend like he has died. You see the way he was pretending today like he was praying. He will still pretend like this next year and he will say, hey, he shouldn't go to jail. No! Anyone that commit a crime must go to jail. Whether Kambiri, Edgar Lungu, or anybody. And you must appreciate Tayali for reporting. Taking a bold step and report. And tell him to report others, not only Kamburi. Yes. Tell him, report others, not only Kamburi. There are a lot of crime going on in Zambia. Report them. It's not only Kamburi. Now, where my problem is now, Papa, they removed the electric fence. Of course, after people cry. Where my problem is now is how Kamburi was jailed. In every country, Edgar Lungu is a lawyer. Simusamba is a lawyer. There is Law Association of Zambia. In every country, when you have taken an accused to the court and accused say, I'm not comfortable with this magistrate, that magistrate must rescue himself. Kambwiri did not receive a fair trial from the court of Zambia. That is where my concern is. Yes, he committed a crime. What is that crime even? Signing in his own company. Signing in his own company with his son, signing. That is a big crime. How much did Zambia lose from there? How much? A little crime sent him to jail. It's okay. A crime is a crime. It's there in jail. It's okay. He will come out very soon. Now, it won't take time. He will come out. That is okay. But my concern is, how come Kambwiri even said that Semusimba has received bribe? Every other person, Semusamba has received bribe. Every other person was thinking, okay, they will change the magistrate. Read law. Zambian people, the reason why PF treat you like fools is because they know that you don't know law. So long as you are not comfortable with the magistrate, you suspect that the magistrate is compromised, you have the right to ask the magistrate to rescue himself. Kambwiri requested for Semusimba to rescue himself. The man refused to rescue himself. That is injustice. Number one, you have done injustice to Kambwiri. You have sent him to jail without a fair trial. You have sent him to jail without a fair trial. He said that man received a bribe. I don't know how many million bribe he talked about. He said that man received a bribe. And even after saying the man received a bribe, he didn't rescue himself. Law Association of Zambia, what are you doing? Are you okay? Your court is being destroyed. Your court has become a political arena where anybody can manipulate it anyhow. Is it okay like that? Kambwiri said Semusamba has received money. The least that was supposed to be done is for Semusamba to rescue himself so that another judge would take over. But it didn't happen. That is where I have a cry. That is where I have a problem with the justice, with what was done to Kambwiri. Going to jail because of forgery, going to jail because of this and because of that is not a problem. But how was the case handled? You have sent him to jail. Yes, if he forged the signature, he deserved to be in jail. But it was not a fair trial. United Nations is watching. Everyone is watching. Everybody is watching. Don't think that people are fool. This is exactly what Nigerian government was doing, thinking that everyone is fool. Today, they have been put to where they belong. Don't think that everyone is a fool. Don't think that people are very stupid. People are wise. People are waking up. The time this bomb we are planting will explode is going to be too big. Those Chinese truck you call police riot things, those things are not going to save you. You don't have more truck than Nigeria. What is happening today? The youths are saying enough is enough. Kambwiri did not receive a fair trial. He did not receive a fair trial. He did not receive a fair trial. Semusamba was supposed to rescue himself. By the time I gave that prophecy, I even mentioned the name of the lawyer, because in the realm of the spirit, I saw that he would refuse to rescue himself. All these things are planned in the realm of the spirit. If I gave all these prophecies and they came to pass, what will stop the prophecy I gave about Edgar Lungu losing an election next year from coming to pass? What will stop it from coming to pass? Let's be careful. I am the dawn of power. No competition. There is no competition there. There is no, when I tell you something is going to happen, even if you want to bring Jesus Christ, so long as I've said it, that's how it's going to happen. I am the dawn of power. We are not two. I am Jagaban. It's not by talk, it's by action. I want to take your questions. Ask me your questions now. Let me start answering your questions. Come with your question. We need to take some extra lessons from Nigerian youth, of course. You have to. You have to learn from Nigeria, especially the musicians in Zambia. I'm telling you, all of them are poor. There is no one that is rich. No one even has a mansion. But look at what your friends are doing. It's because you are neglected by the government. In Nigeria today, that rotten country you see there, the government every year remove money to and give to entertainment industry so that entertainment industry will grow. All those actors there in Nigeria are very rich, extremely rich, because the government is financing them. The work that those musicians are doing, those ministers that you have in PF are not doing it. Some ministry like Ministry of Religious Affairs, what does that woman do in the morning? When she wake up and bath and dress up and tell the children, I'm going to the office, what does she go to do at the office or in the office every day? There is nothing. There is no work for her. Bowman Lusambo, the reason why he's too excited, jumping from here to here, during the time of COVID, he took over the job of the police, he took over the job of Mao Sampa, he took over, it's because he has nothing doing. And these guys are not doing anything, but at the end of the month, they are giving a lot of money as salary. At the end of the year, they are giving millions in gratuity. That's why they don't know what to do with the money, because they did not work for it. These musicians, because of them, many people that wanted to commit suicide, listening to their music, they did not commit suicide. These musicians, many families that wanted to be divided, we are not divided because of their music. These musicians, they have done a lot of things. They have put a lot of smiles in the mouth of so many Zambians. But at the end of everything, they die poor. Look at Dev. Dev made a song. Everybody was jumping. Everybody was celebrating. Everybody, but he didn't even have a house. He didn't even have a car. But idiot like Bowman Lusambo, who does nothing, is driving in Prado. Is this fair? Government of Zambia, why do you hate these musicians? You use them like tissue paper. After election, you throw them away. You call them, they perform for you, you give them 5,000, you give them 2,000. What for? When will you remove some of the money that you are looting and build children? When will you remove some of the money that you are looting and empower the music industry, empower the film industry? Some of those people that are acting in Zuba, in Impali, those guys are very poor, extremely poor. They have nothing at home, not even food, but they put smile on your face. Instead of giving them money, Bowman Lusambo want to give hundreds of thousands to South Africa, to Mafikizolo. Mafikizolo that is already a multi-millionaire. Or Master Kiji. Master Kiji, what does he want to do with money? Instead of empowering your own people, you use them, you throw them. Edgar Lungu, you, when fish died in Copperbelt, my fish died in Copperbelt, you went on your page and wrote a very big paragraph crying for a fish, ordinary fish. Edgar Lungu, you were crying for fish. Ordinary fish, something that can be replaced. As I'm talking today, if I'm right, that fish has been replaced. They took another fish and put it there. That fish has been replaced. But Dave died, a musician. See how you neglect them. He died a painful death in a useless car. He don't have a house. He died. Everyone was crying. It was so hard for you, Edgar Lungu, to type something to appreciate death. You went and appreciated fish. A fish that can be eaten. Something that can be eaten and forgotten. Now it has been replaced. Copper boy students are no longer crying, my fish, my fish. But death can never be replaced. You did not take time to appreciate him. You didn't write anything. You didn't even go to his family or think about him or go to SYZ Entertainment and ask them, what are we going to do to remember death? You didn't do it. That's how you prefer fish. Fish makes sense to you. Fish is very, very important to you than death. That's how you use the musicians. PF. That's how you use them and throw them away. Today, Zambia is having the most useless musicians in the world. The poorest of them. Yesterday, Mumbayati was performing, fooling himself. Those are the work of hunger. Hunger can make you do things that... when you are hungry, you don't reason well. You don't reason well. Hunger. You don't take care of these musicians. They are dying. Look at PJ. PJ died. There was no money to put tombstone in his grave. But there was government. He made everybody laugh. He made everybody celebrate. Everybody dance his music. Everybody dances music. These children in Zambia, Zambian musicians. That's why there are thousands of Zambian musicians who are writing me on WhatsApp. Papa, please help me. I want to be big. I ask them, if you are big in Zambia as a musician, what will you gain? You will be poor. All of them, look at Ephraim. Where is his house? Pompey. All of them, none of them has a proper house. Can they even compete with Tanzanian musicians? Does it mean that they are not singing properly? I have said it before. I have lived in Zambia for 7 to 8 years. There is no country on earth that can sing proper music than Zambia. But what is killing Zambian music is the government. The government is refusing to invest in those children. As it is, Zambian music industry supposed to have their own TV station on DSTV. It's not expensive. When their music is being played on DSTV, people will see them from Malawi. People will see them from South Africa. People will see them from Nigeria and invite them for shows. They will still go and perform outside the country and bring dollars into your country. Your economy will grow. How much has music industry contributed to Nigerian economy? How much has Nollywood contributed in Nigerian economy? Yeah? What is going on? When will you wake up? Who is advising you? This thing don't cost a lot of money. I don't want to talk about HH today because that is your next president. I don't want to talk about him. There is no... what am I talking about? I told him in my last broadcast, I said, look, I don't know whether you are watching me or people around you are watching me. This thing of privatization, please, don't respond. Don't respond. This thing is not going anywhere. HH will be arrested, the commission of inquiry. Those things are distraction. Don't pay attention. If HH is going to be arrested, okay, let him be arrested. The more they arrest HH, the more he becomes. The more they arrest HH, the more he becomes popular. Kamburi is in prison now. The day he will come out from prison, he has become a king. The problem with PF people, Edgar Lungu has surrounded himself with people who don't reason, people who don't advise. That once you persecute a man, that man comes out. He becomes 100% more popular. If I was PF, I was just going to allow everybody do your things. Let me do my things. But the more you are talking about HH, look at how popular that guy has become. Everywhere you go, HH, people are panicking. HH will be arrested. HH will be arrested. HH will be arrested for what? What crime has he committed? Tell me, what crime has he committed? HH will be arrested because he's the one that sold our mine. Was he in government? Was he the one that signed the paper? Personally, to me, I come to you and tell you that this phone, I want to sell it at 1 million. It's left for you. If you buy it and give me 1 million, what concern me and you tomorrow? I'm not the one that authorized. Where was HH's signature in the authorization of the sales? No, HH sold Intercontinental because he wants a share there. He wants to have a share there. And so what? What is wrong with it? If he has a share, if he's a businessman, he's a businessman. Is that against the law? Is it against the law to do business in Zambia? No, HH is going to be arrested. Arrested for what? HH actually must be happy when they arrest him. Anytime they arrest him, he must be happy. Because the more they arrest him, the more he's becoming popular. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know that. The more you arrest him, the more he become popular. So HH shouldn't bother himself. All this noise. HH. I've seen Sunday Chanda. People who don't know. Edgar Lungu, I want to ask you a question. Why not replace Sunday Chanda and what is the name of that other one? Antonio Mwanza. Why not replace them with Tyler? Because Tyler has brain. Tyler can draw attention. But those two people you put there, those are not, they don't know nothing. They don't even know nothing. The only thing they know is HH, if HH bath, HH has bath, he's going to be arrested. If HH does, HH has done, he's going to be arrested. If HH say, hey, HH has done, hey, he's going to be arrested. If HH drives, you have made HH like God. HH is like God now in Zambia. Because everywhere, HH, everyone is writing me thousands of messages on my WhatsApp. Papa, they want to arrest HH. Even children that don't know anything. Papa, they want to arrest HH. HH has become a God in Zambia. To be sincere, Sata was not this powerful. He was not this popular. If you go to PF page, they will not write anything again. It's HH. You go to ZNBC, it's HH. Anywhere you go, it's HH. HH wear red t-shirt. HH has worn a red t-shirt, he will be arrested. HH wear blue t-shirt. HH has worn blue t-shirt, he will be arrested. HH has become more popular than the national anthem of Zambia. You must replace your national anthem to HH. When you say, let's sing national anthem, HH, because that's how it is. Everyone is singing HH. Tyler, my friend, he can never write a paragraph without closing it with HH. And for you to know how if somebody has become extremely popular, anybody can write whatever they want to write. You can even employ NJ Gabriel to write something for you about Edgar Lungu. Nobody cares. But once a church is mentioned, boom, everyone is interested. That's why I tell you, election next year is landslide. The intelligence that work for the government, I've already told Edgar Lungu that HH has become extremely popular. There is no way we are winning this election. HH has won it. That is why HH is being mentioned everywhere. They are looking for a way to trap him, but that guy is too wise. I heard my friend Chilifatai talking about HH going to prison. HH is not going to prison. He's too wise. It's not that guy is wise. When I say somebody is wise, forget it. HH is wise. That guy is wise. Wiser than a tortoise. It's a hot cake. So when they arrest him, it's good for him. But if it's about privatization, forget it. It's not going anywhere. You will come back and remember that Seer 1 does not lie. Whatever Seer 1 say is what happened. You come back. Privatization, forget it. Let them bring the inquiry. You will see that the people you thought were free are the people that will go to jail. And this thing they have started, HH, after taking power next year, he must continue. All the people that signed for mines to be sold, all of them must answer question, because it's not HH that started it. It was PF that started it. This privatization issue has made HH extremely popular. That is your next president. Whether you like it or not, I want you to start embracing him now. If you offended him, ask him to forgive you. What is the name of that one? That Cosmo Mumba. Cosmo Mumba wrote me. The one who call himself a president of one party like that, Cosmo Mumba. I don't know if it's his name. He wrote me a message. He said, Seer 1, I want you to do this, to do that. I say, my friend, the next president is HH. Go to him and work with him. He told me, no, HH is a difficult man. HH is this. That is the type of person Zambia needs. That difficult person is the type of person that Zambia needs. Not those ones who are using your money to sponsor their girlfriends. All the PSCs, all the top cadres in PF, they are rich. And they are greedy. They don't help their fellow cadres. 90% of PF cadres are poor and dirty, because their leaders are eating alone. Top cadres are eating alone. HH is the way. Come with your question. Rika G, Seer 1, you are a good man. Thank you. Musicians, that's a new hit. Grab it. Hey, grab it. Believe me, you must replace it with I was in Zambia when Sata became president. He was not like this. The way I hear about if you are doubting me, go to pages like Zambian Report, that useless page, or Smart Ego, that other idiotic page, or Patriotic Front, any page of PF. Any day they don't post something about HH, they have not started. It's HH everywhere. I can't wait to dance next year. I will dance from here. As you are celebrating your freedom in Zambia, I will be celebrating with you here. I know Edgar Lungu is watching. He will not like this. But I've not insulted you since I came in agreement with you guys. Together with the Nigerian government, I've decided not to insult you. But I have to talk because I have freedom of expression. I really enjoy your speech. Christo, Prince, God bless you. If they arrest church, no. Look, when you arrest somebody, you give him bail. If you refuse to give him bail, he goes to court and get bail. HH can be arrested. I'm not saying he will not be arrested. They will arrest him because they are desperate and they don't understand politics. If I can advise Edgar Lungu just for 2 weeks, Edgar Lungu is going to win election landslide. But the direction is going, he doesn't understand politics. And the people around him don't understand politics. You will see for yourself. They don't. So they can arrest him, Arrest him here and there. The more they arrest him, the more he becomes popular. What is written is written. It is written that HH will be the president next year. Even if you fight it, it's on your own. The people in ECZ are misbehaving. Don't you see what is happening in ETZ? So a man just wake up and go and poop it and collapse. You think it's a joke? Relax. You will see fire for fire. You haven't seen anything. Watch what will be happening in ECZ. That's when you know that dawn of power is here. If it doesn't happen, Godfather will relocate from Nigeria temporarily and come to Zambia. Forget those things. See, one, you have made my night. Thank you so much. See, one, we do appreciate you. Thank you. Papa, this pastor from here talking about leave that idiot who is hungry up and down. So. Papa, you're a real man. Continue. Thank you. You really talk the truth, see, one. I love you. Any questions? See, one, Bowman is planning to take you to Sangoma in Malawi. The greatest witch doctor in Malawi collect power from CR1. That same witch doctor that PF government went, when I told them that they will lose the election, they went there. That guy told them that CR1 is the one that supply me with what I use for my work. So which witch doctor in Malawi are you talking about? It's like carrying a cup of water to go and pour in an ocean. So long as power is concerned in Africa, I don't have competition. I'm coming from the family of Godfather. I am not an invited member. No. I am not an invited member to Godfather. I was not introduced to Godfather. I started serving Godfather when I was 6 years old. I am not these people who say Godfather everywhere, Godfather, Godfather. Some of them have not even met Godfather. Some of them have not even been to Godfather. They just hear Godfather, or some of them went to millions of people that go to Godfather. It doesn't mean when you go there you will see him. But I am a Godfather gave birth to me from his tummy. So forget about those things. Which witch doctor? Eh? I don't kill you there and kill the witch doctor together. How many people are praying and sending Holy Ghost fire? Meet them there and knock them there. They die with Holy Ghost fire. Which witch doctor? Here in South Africa, the most powerful witch doctors in South Africa are using my Do As I Say product. So which witch doctor in Malawi? Which Malawi? Which doctor in Malawi? And the DPP. The DPP, the one that lost election, they left them to come and consult from CR1. The greatest witch doctor there is collecting powers from CR1. So which doctor are you talking about? Eh? Forget those things. It don't work. I love you, Dawn of Power. Clifford Chunga, thank you. CR1 will love you, thank you. Any question? What do you think about Zambia National Day of Prayer? I think you joined us. You joined us late. To start with, what is prayer? Prayer is submitting a supplication to God, asking God for something, asking God to come and do something for you. Now, God cannot do for you what you can do for yourself. For example, they said we are praying for reconciliation. God can never come down from heaven and make you reconcile here. The Bible says that when you carry your thanksgiving to go and offer sacrifice to God, and there you remember that you have grudges, you had a case with your neighbor. He said, leave your sacrifices there. Go to your neighbor, reconcile with your neighbor, and come back and offer your sacrifice. God can never come down from heaven and make you reconcile. If Edgar Lungu wants reconciliation, he doesn't need prayer. He will pick up a phone call and call Hakainde Echilema and say, my brother, let's meet. They can even do it in secret where nobody will see. They will sit down and talk and they reconcile. You don't need God to make you to reconcile. That is your responsibility as a human being. You can't be stupid to be disturbing God. You finish cooking food. Now you want God to do it and put it in your mouth. God is not that stupid. That's why I tell you that Christianity is useless. Everything religion is stupidity. Because you abuse it. You don't know what it is. You see it as a joke. You play with it. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's never how it's supposed to be. If you are saying we are praying for reconciliation, God can never reconcile you. You must reconcile. Edgar Lungu know what his cadres are doing. Like, for example, I want to show you a video, something. I want to show you something, please. That person that asked this question, you did very well to ask me that question. Let me show you a quick video from Watchdog. I want you to see this video. I want you to see this video. See for yourself, yeah? This video, I saw it on Watchdog. Watch it. Watch it. These are PF leaders stoning the convoy of Aka in Dechilem. That's it. I want you to see what happened. See this. That's the convoy of Aka in the see that grown-up man. See that fool. See that idiot. See, they are throwing stone on Aka in the eh? They are throwing stone on his car. Look, that grown-up man. This one also has children. Look, this idiot without a penis. Look at him. He's the one throwing stone. And the police, look at police. Police, they were there watching. They were there watching. Then how are you going to ask God for reconciliation? What are you reconciling for? Are you serious? Has Edgar Lungu condemned this? He has not condemned this. He can't condemn this. Then he's talking about reconciliation. You think that God is a fool? Reconciliation must come from your heart. As the president of the country, you must tame your cadres. You must teach peace. The level of hatred and the tribalism that is going on in Zambia today has never happened anywhere in the world. For example, anyone that is coming from the east, allegedly, is immune. No matter the crime you commit, you are not going to jail. Look at Chilufya Chitalo. What is the name? ACC acquitted him. Court acquitted him. You are free. Because he's a brother to Edgar Lungu. They are coming from the east. Look at Dorasilia. Dorasilia was acquitted. Why was she acquitted? Don't we know what happened between the maize scandal that happened between Zambia and Malawi? The minister of agriculture in Malawi was arrested. Was Dorasilia arrested? No. Edgar Lungu know how to protect the people we know how to protect the people that are coming from his side. If Kambiri was coming from the east, was he going to be in prison? I don't think so. Believe me, I don't think so. You know, and you can see the level of division that has entered the nation of Zambia. Kenneth Kaunda was always saying, one Zambia, one nation. Treat Bemba, treat Tonga, treat Lozi, treat everybody equally. Treat everybody like one. But in Edgar Lungu's case, it's not like that. If Chishimba Kambiri was coming from the east, if he was coming from where Rupia Banda and Edgar Lungu was coming from, was he going to be jailed? I don't think so. Because those guys commit so many things and go scot-free. They commit so many things and they go scot-free. And people are watching. Yeah. So after all this thing, you call for prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer when you are constructing road. A road that is going to cost only 600 million, you call it 1.2 billion. A road that is going to cost 10 million, you say 100 million. You loot the nation and you call for national prayer. Prayer for what? Those other idiots that call themselves pastors that went there to say, hey, Jesus, none of them prayed against corruption. Not even one prayed against corruption. Everyone was busy praising Edgar Lungu. God, you have given us a nice president who has also declared Zambia a Christian nation. Which Christian nation? A poor Christian nation. A Christian nation led by criminals. Is that what you call a Christian nation? I prefer to be ruled by Satan. At least I have a good... South Africa is not a Christian nation. But look at how successful it is. China is not a Christian nation. Many other countries, it's not a Christian nation, but look at how successful they. You have given us a president that also certify that Zambia is a Christian nation. Who told you that a nation can be a Christian nation? Even Israel there, where you claim that Jesus came from, is not a Christian nation. The people that gave you Bible, their nations are not Christian nations. Then you come one village country behind the Malawi here called Zambia. You call yourself a Christian nation. Christian to do what? That's how your leaders are looting. When they finish looting, they cover it with the blood of Jesus. Together with you, they cover everything. Don't talk rubbish. National prayer for what? What are you praying for? What you are praying for are the things. If you stop corruption, God will prosper your country. Your country will prosper. Yeah? Your country will prosper if you stop corruption. Okay, you have done national prayer of repentance and you have repented. How many billions have you brought back to your country? The billions that you looted, that are all over the world now. Have you brought them back? National prayer of repentance. And that idiot that call herself a minister of religion, who call me a Satanist, that idiot, she's there. Collecting money for doing nothing. Doing nothing. Collecting money at the expense of poor people. Doing nothing. She was there. Our president is chosen by God. Which useless God are you talking about? You think that God is your mate? You think that God is your mate that you can play? Is God your toy? God will. Today is Sunday. Billions of people are calling upon God all over the world. God will leave important people to come and listen to sinners, listen to criminals, listen to thieves, unrepentant thieves. God is not like that. You must stop rubbish, please. Ask me your question. Ask me your question. Man of this generation, prophets, big hands for you. Thank you. Rupia Banda is sick. Papa, pray for him. Rupia Banda is one of the people that looted the country. He was going to court. It's one of the people that looted the country. Together with her people, all her people have come back to PF now to continue looting. The people that fought for PF, they have chased all of them. Kamburi is in prison. The party in Edgar Lungu is an ungrateful human being. In 2016, there is no minister in PF. There is no single minister in PF that campaigned like Kamburi. Kamburi single-handedly delivered copper belts to Edgar Lungu. What is his payment? In prison. In prison, just for signing in his own company. Not looting. I'm even shocked that Kamburi was fired, a minister, and he was not found with any corruption. Apart from simply signing, forging a signature in his own company. That was why he was jailed. How about people that have looted billions? You think you are wise? Edgar Lungu and his friends. Listen, next year, me, myself, I have evidence of everything that all of you are doing. Here, I have them in my file. I'm waiting. If a church make mistake and say, I have forgiven you, that day, he will step down from presidency. We are going to make Zambia hell for him. If he will not drink and keep cup, all the people that have looted Zambia, imagine Zambia. Everybody in Zambia today, according to depth released last week, 27 billion or something like that. Each and every Zambian is owing 41,000 kwacha. How are they going to pay it? They don't know anything. They don't know nothing. They just found depth. China is just waiting to come and take over Zambia. And in your own country, will be colonized. Again, you'll be colonized. You'll be answer sa to Chinese. China will be sleeping with your women in your presence. You can't do anything. China is going to come and cook rice on top of your head and eat it. You can't do anything. China will see you with your girlfriend walking on the road. They will take it because you are a slave there. You can't do anything. Wait. I know what I'm talking about. I am Jagaban. Jagaban of intelligence. Jagaban of power. Jagaban of not talk. Jagaban of reality. Oh yeah, come with your questions. Fire tender. Fire tender is nothing. That one is nothing. Even the ambulance is nothing. These guys are looting through contracts. Yeah. You don't know how rich they are. Ask yourself, this 27 billion that they have borrowed, what have they done with it? They will say, we have built hospital. How many hospitals did you build? Do you know 27 billion? If you can pump it into Zambian economy, Zambia will become as good as South Africa. But they have looted it. It's in different accounts all over the world. Through road, they construct road, substandard road, and bloat the prices. We are waiting next year. Even Chilufia, you think you are wise. You went to ACC, they acquitted you. And they said, when you are acquitted, you are free. No, next year, the law is going to change. Are you not the one that is trying to bring in B10 so that you change the law to fit you? Even next year, law will change. You must answer. All those money that all the people in PF have looted, they will come and answer it. You think you are wise. You are not wise. We are waiting next year. We need more people like you, the packed anointed. Thank you, my son. Papa, please help us. China will take over. Of course, China is already there. You know how much you are owing China. You don't know what you are doing. China don't joke. That airport they built, expensive airport, overpriced airport. Wait. Papa, you look nice. I'm always nice. Thank you so much. Please introduce me to Godfather in Nigeria. Or person traveling to Nigeria next year. Look, if you want to go and see Godfather, you are not going to see him. But there are millions of people that go there, especially during December period. Sometimes, once in a year or something, he comes out in the compound. Anywhere he step his foot, if you pick a soil from there, you're already powerful. People go there, they just pick leaf from there, they are powerful. You're not going to see him, but you can, if you want to go and visit, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. I will give you direction how to go there. You can go. My WhatsApp number is there. +277 8993 5144. I have even pinned it on the comment section. Edmore Takawira, I say, I love your honesty. Thank you. I love the truth you speak. Thank you. See, when you talk sense, you are looking good in white. Thank you. Nkata. Jagaban of intelligence. Thank you. Any question? What about Esochilo? There is a lot of things that are going to happen in ECZ. I'm not going to talk. There is a lot of work that is going on spiritually. I think Africa needs 20 people like you. David Lubinda. Thank you so much for that. Of course, Africa don't need prayer. What is killing us in Africa today is prayer. The problem we have in Africa today is prayer. It's religion. Prayer is killing us. When our leaders finish stealing, they call for prayer. If there is anything we don't need in Africa today, is prayer. We don't need it. We have prayed enough. One stupid person will come and say, the Bible says, pray without ceasing. I feel sorry for you. Who wrote the Bible? Who printed it? Is Jesus Christ or Holy Spirit? Some idiot. No, it was done. It was printed by Holy Spirit. And you, where is your brain? Is there a printing press anywhere written Holy Spirit printing press? Bible was written by a person like me and you. There are things you read in the Bible, you say, this one goes somewhere. Pray without ceasing is the reason why many of you are poor today. Because on Monday you go to church, you pray. On Tuesday you go to church, you pray. On Wednesday you go to church, you pray. On Sunday, 21 days of glory, you are going to church every day. You die poor. Don't go and look for a job. Continue praying. When you finish praying, poverty will kill you. Prayer is what has made Zambia poor today. Prayer is what has destroyed Nigeria today. If the youth didn't rise up and realize that prayer is not working, prayer does not work. If the youth of Nigeria did not wake up and realize that action work more faster, they were going to still be praying. Churches were still going to be filled up. Today, churches are empty. All the youths are on the street protesting. What we need is action, not prayer. We don't need prayer in Africa. Enough is enough. How did our forefathers survive without prayer? Our foremothers, they were living 100 years, 90 years, 100, 120 years. They were living good, healthy, wise. They were having gold and silver. As that we are praying, what do we have? None, rubbish. How long do we live? If we manage to live 70 years, it's a celebration. 60 years, 40 years, people are dying. And you say prayer. Prayer for what? We don't need it. If there is anything, we need that our old religion. That's why I'm an Old Testament prophet. Seer 1, Jagaban, the dawn of power. I'm not against prayer. I pray when it's time to pray. But power comes from God Father. Original power. Power that make me from here, I travel, I go to America. Somebody, they rejected the visa. I go and approve the visa and come back here. Prayer cannot do it. If you go to YouTube, Prophet Seer 1 CFM, and watch my miracle, you see those things are not prayer issue. Those things are real power. Somebody tells me, Papa, I need 1 million. I do it. You receive 1 million in your account from nowhere. It's not prayer. How many? Just last week alone, I know how many millions I did for people. How many millions that I did for people in their account? How many millions? One of my son, I'm not going to mention his name, is in Zambia. He's watching me here. I'm not going to mention his name, but I can post his message on my thing so that you see there are billions of this money. My CR1 doesn't fail. That guy supplied sulfur to the mine. The mine rejected it. I sent him do as I say. He used do as I say. The mine called him and told him to say, the sulfur you supply is the best. Bring more. You think prayer can do it? It's do as I say. Anything he tells you to do, that's what you will do. That's why it's called do as I say. So when you talk about prayer, what are you praying? Prayer is killing Africa today. Prayer has made us lose our gold. We have lost our gold and silver to white people in the name of prayer. They come here, they bring us Holy Bible, and they take our gold, they go. And some people, there are many people. That's why I say, J. Israel, I thank God he has realized himself now. I thank God he has come back to his senses and realized that this thing of Christianity, is useless. You cannot call somebody fake if you're a Christian, because Christianity itself is fake. It's useless. All the religion, they are all fake. They are useless. You see, that's why I was saying, you call somebody, those things are fake. What is important? What is your personal relationship with God? Okay. Talk about ECZ. I've already spoken about it. Say one, you are correct. Today we are having national prayer and fasting. You don't even know the meaning. That's what I'm talking about. Prophecy one, do you have t-shirts? If it's the one I wear, yes, I have. How do you see the jailing of Chishimbantali's action? After the program, you can watch it again on your own. You can see I've already spoken about this thing. Seer one, you really say the truth. Thank you. Seer one, make me rich too. You must come on WhatsApp and say, Seer one, I want money. Look, when you send me a message on WhatsApp, don't say hi or how are you or this or that. I don't have time to chat with you. There are hundreds of thousands of messages. Say what you want. If you are sick, HIV, cancer, what, or your husband is cheating, or your what, you want to work on somebody to be submissive to you, you want money. When you send me a message on WhatsApp on my number, +277 8993 5144, go straight to the point. Tell me what you want. Once you send me a message, you will receive an automatic message. That message will direct you to my website. When you click on that website, you click on the home button, you go to the store, you check there first. Did you find what you want? There is product for Miracle Money, there is product for crowd and so on, there is product for this and that. If you find what you are looking for, you come back and write me to say, okay, Papa, I have found what I'm looking for. I will tell you how to go about it. If you don't find it, you come back, Papa, I didn't find what I'm looking for. I will still tell you how to go about it. When we come in agreement, I do your work. If it's sending do as I say product for you, I send. If it's me working it from here, I work it. There is nothing I don't do. Visa, they rejected your application. They want to deport you. See, I want the dawn of power. I will go to any country, even if it's Afghanistan. I will go to the computer, put your name there, approve it, and come back. They call you and give you your paper. That is the work I do. It's a supernatural power. It's not by prayer or by fasting. Those of you that are watching Seer one, you can share the testimony of what I'm talking about. Any question? Papa, you don't respond to WhatsApp. I respond to WhatsApp, but there are thousands upon thousands of messages that I receive. If you send me a message, I don't respond, it means I am busy. Please, when you are sending me a message, make sure that at least you are the one on your profile picture or your children. If you put bed on your profile picture, am I going to respond to a bed? If you put a car, am I going to respond to a car? Some of those things, or you don't even have profile picture at all. Some of those messages, I see it, you are not serious, I pass. You know, these are the things to consider when you are sending a message to Seer one. My number is there. I've pinned it there. You see, I've pinned my number there. Kindly repeat the number. +277 8993 5144. Seer one, you are really a true prophet serving the people of Zambia. God bless you. Thank you. How do you trust a church? There are so many things that will make you to trust a church. Number one, it's not a womanizer. Hello? I know a president, I will not mention his name. He has children all over Zambia. I won't talk. If I talk now, the Nigeria government will say, hey, you have started. So I won't talk that one. It's not a womanizer. Number two, he's a successful businessman. The same way he managed to handle his business is the same way he will manage to handle Zambia. Number three is an intellectual. He's a wise man. He doesn't joke around. He doesn't play around. At least you can hold these 3 points together with you. You can hold these 3 points. That is why I trust him. Why is JJ not arrested? That is the rotten system. Somebody who went to beat up the police is freed, gallivanting all over the world. But a man who just signed a signature in his own company is in the prison rotting. Edgar Lungu is sleeping on his comfortable bed, thinking that he will be there forever. Next year, let me keep quiet. Jagaban, please bring back the brain of Mao Sampa. Mao Sampa will have already done that job already, you know. I want to confess to you on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is there. I've pinned it there. +277 8993 5144. Talk about Chilifia Taeli. I've already spoken about him. There are things I love about that guy. Number one, that guy is supposed to be the media director of PF because he knows how to draw people's attention. He did the right thing for reporting Kambwiri, because what you are doing when you are in government, when you are out of government, or even when you are in government, you are supposed to reap the reward. Number 3, which is something that I want you people to realize. Taeli, don't hate HH. Taeli, don't hate HH. The reason why he write about HH is because if he write about anybody else, nobody care. Nobody will listen to him. Nobody will even comment. And because he's somebody who is a media person, he need to write something that will draw your attention. So when he writes something about HH, he draws your attention. Some of the things he writes about HH is deep down his heart, he loves HH. That's why in reality, the day he met HH, what did he say? I admire you. Even when he says HH is losing, deep down his heart, he knows that HH is winning. He knows that HH has already won. But because he doesn't want to offend the people in PF that sponsor his post, he will continue writing. But deep down his heart, he knows that HH has won the election already. There is no popular person in Zambia today more than HH. PF have made HH so popular. Extremely, even a child born today at UTH know who HH is. That's why the winning will be too much. Me, I will just be here sipping my whiskey. I'll be sipping it and watching you celebrate. I'll be dancing here. What are you talking? Okay. Prophet, the PF is threatening us, the youths. They are not threatening you, it's just that the youths are cowards. And the people that are supposed to lead you are the celebrities, and they are cowards. They don't learn from Wizkid, they don't learn from Davido, they don't learn from... They are so intimidated, you know. They just answer kings for nothing. They answer, I am number one for nothing. They are fat and they big for nothing. There is nothing inside their heart. If there is something, by now Zambia would have been liberated. There is no strong police in Zambia. I was there. There is nothing compared to Nigeria. But those guys in Nigeria, they braved the police and now they are protesting. We are starting voters registration on the 28th. Once it starts, go and register. Go and register. Go and register. Send me your WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is there on the screen. +277 8993 5144. Your silence is perfectly light of life. Thank you, my son. Is it true that HH will be through next year? HH is already your president. What are you talking about? Does your product work for poor people? It's for everybody. I love the way you laugh and the way you smile. Amazing. Justin, God bless you. You are my favorite, Papa Luca. Thank you. You should be live when you are dancing. Of course, I will put it live. I'll be dancing from here. Your prophecy came to pass here in Zambia. Of course, Jakaban. I love your laughter. Thank you, Gregory. See Nigerians, how they went. Of course, you must learn something from Nigeria. I can't sleep with this laughter. Prophet, I love you. Abraham Edwin, thank you so much. I love the encouragement you give us when you mention HH is winning. I know, anytime I'm quiet for long, people usually become low. People become so frustrated. PF grow wing, and people think that PF is winning. PF has already lost the election. There is nothing there. And the people that made PF lose the election are the people that came from MMD. Edgar Lungu made a mistake by bringing people, looters, into the party. This man's laughter is everything. Chileshe, thank you. You must have Pastor Kajila. He was attacked today. The one I helped him before, he didn't even call me to say thank you. He think he's too big. For what reason? Who is he? I sacrificed my life for Kajila. In a service attended by thousands, I was there. In fact, one of the reasons why I started fighting PF was because of Kajila. He came out from prison. Did he thank me? Did he even call me? Did he send me a message? You think he's too big? If they want, they can carry him and throw him inside the toilet. I don't care. I don't deal with people who don't appreciate. You think you are too big? I don't have time for. If you are too big, who are you? Why you don't deliver Zambia to a church? Yeah, nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't respect people who don't appreciate. It was because of Kajila that I started fighting the government of Zambia. At the time he was arrested. The fire that PF is receiving today is because of Kajila. The fire I put on there, it's because of Kajila. But he didn't even write a day to appreciate me or call to say you did well or you spoke about me. He think he's too big. Who is he? There is no big man or woman of God in Zambia. Everyone there is a local champion. So don't come here with your rubbish. Is Mr. Kamburi taking too long in prison? No, he won't. My life has been changed since the time I started following you. Wow. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Why are you not married, Siawan? I'm going to ask Godfather to permit me to marry. Then I will marry. It's true what you are saying. Sata left this country for the poor. Yes, Sata left the country for the poor. Now rich people have hijacked it. Idiots like Bowman Lusambo has taken over the... Bowman Lusambo want to be president. He want to remove Edgar Lungu at all costs. If you see, there was something he posted on his page at arrival. What do you call it? It's a dignified arrival or what? He see himself as the president. He don't see himself as a minister. It's not even a minister. Provincial minister, which is not a full minister, but he carry himself as a president. Edgar Lungu must avoid people. It's people giving offering in your church. People that give offering in my church, give it for them to run the church. I don't collect offering from there. I don't know. I don't even know what offering look like. I don't collect tithe from my church. I don't collect anything from my church. Besides, I ran the church. I ran it with my own money. Ask anybody that comes to my church. They will tell you, even in Zambia, when I was there, I was running the church with my own money. I pay the rent. I pay everything with my own money. That's why I speak the truth. In my church, we don't compromise. In my church, it's not Jesus, 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 Jesus. Oh, shake him, my Holy Ghost. All those useless churches that pretend, that is where you go. They sleep with your wife. Those Pentecostals. If you are watching this program, and you are going to Pentecostal church, stop going. Start going to Catholic church. Go to Orthodox churches. That is where you find what you are looking for. Stop going to Pentecostal. Those people are liars. They are liars. If you want your family to be safe, leave Pentecostal churches. You are wasting your time there. Go to Roman Catholic church. If you see what happened in the National Day of National Prayer today, you can see those Pentecostal church how they were worshiping Edgar Lungu because they are hungry. They are just looking for food. They don't pray anything. Go to Roman Catholic Church. That is a church that will protect you. That is a church that will teach you moral. You are going to Pentecostal church, they tell you that your mother is a witch. You come and fight your mother. You are an idiot. A woman that carried you in her womb 9 months, she didn't kill you or poison you or abort you. You came out today, you have gone to Papa. Papa tell you your mother is a witch. You have hated your mother. You are a witch. You yourself, you are a witch. And you are an idiot. Go back to Catholic church. Pentecostal churches are there to eat your money, number one. They are there to sleep with your wives. If you go to Pentecostal church today, majority of the praise team leaders, praise team members, they have slept with their papas. I swear upon Godfather. It's a brothel. Pentecostal church is a brothel. That is where they slaughter your wives, your children. Stop going there. Stop going there. Go back to Catholic church. Go back to Catholic church. Hey. Papa, I will marry your sister. Okay. I will tell her. But what is your benefit? You do everything and you don't collect it and offering. Look, I love to make people happy. In my church, we don't waste time speaking about heaven, hell. No, I teach them things they can do on earth to be rich, to be successful. What is important is how we are living here on earth. You can't die poor here on earth thinking that when you go to heaven, you will be rich. It's a lie. No one has ever been to heaven and come back and tell us that there is riches. All those people that say, I died and I went to heaven, they are liars. They have never seen heaven before. We are not sure of what is there when we die. So while we are here on earth, we must live a nice life. We must succeed. This is what I teach my church people. We don't have time to come and be stupid. Liars. Jesus. Yawan, you are good. Thank you. Edward. Thank you. Are you a Christian? No, I'm not a Christian. What of those spiritual things you also... Roman Catholic use spiritual things. They have their own product. You can see incense there. You can see candles, those things. When you use those things in Pentecostal church, they will say, you are calling demons. You are this. You are doing that. That's rubbish. Roman Catholic, they understand. That's why I say, go there. They will solve your problem there. See, I want to talk about GBM. GBM has now learned politics. You can see he's quiet. He doesn't spend money anyhow again. He has understood politics. The only idiotic politician in Zambia now is Bowman Lusambo, who is flashing the little he has, giving up and down. Not knowing that next year he will need money to pay lawyers. See, do you believe in Jesus? Of course, I believed Jesus, but I don't believe that Jesus is a white man. That one is a lie. I believe that Jesus is a black man. When I go and bath, after bathing, I stand on the mirror, I look at the mirror, anybody I see there is Jesus. Not those things that they draw on paper. Many of you even have picture of one white man in your house. You call him Jesus. You are useless people. You are Jesus. The way you are, that's how Jesus is. Because you are created in his image. So don't go and start looking for Jesus up and down. It's you. You are the Jesus. I believe him. It's you. You are Jesus. I am Jesus. Because we are created in his own image. It's not the one you see on paper. somebody draws one man with long hair like this, and then he says Jesus. Who took that picture when Jesus was alive? When Jesus was here on earth, was there a smartphone? Was there a camera? So who took those nice pictures of Jesus? Story. White people use your brain and smoke gari. White people use your brain, mix it with pap and eat it, and you worship them. No, it's not Siawan. Siawan is a traditional prophet. I like your wisdom and understanding. Thank you. God bless you. So if you're not a Christian, what is your religion? I don't have a religion. I have a relationship with God. Siawan, are you live? Yes, I'm live. Papa, you are right on Jesus. Thank you. Siawan, you are sharp here for parking. They have already packed. And they are aware of that. You know, that's why they are trying to frustrate the opposition, but it won't work. Okay, I want to say that I love you. If you want anything from me, send me a message on WhatsApp, plus 277-8993-5144. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Once you send me a message on WhatsApp, you receive an automatic message. It will direct you to my website. Open it, go to the store, check if what you are looking for is there. You come back and tell me that you have found it. But if it's not there, then tell me. Then I will solve your problem or tell you what you need. Remember, I don't have any representative anywhere. I don't multiply money. People are using my face. People are using my picture. People are created a lot of accounts claiming to be Seer1. I don't have any representative anywhere on earth. I have only but one phone number. I don't have a phone number in Zambia or anywhere representing me. No, I have only one phone number. Plus 277-8993-5144. This is the only number that I have. Even if you say you want to win lotto, still send me a message there. I give you the numbers. There are so many things that I can do for you, which I cannot be able to mention here because so many of them are illegal things. I don't do them here. I want to say that I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you have not followed this page, you are missing a lot. Make sure that you have followed this page or like this page or subscribe to this page so that anytime I'm live, you receive notification. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Go and register to vote. Next year, freedom is coming to Zambia. To all the Nigerian youths, I want to say that I love you. I support you. Enough of police brutality. SARS must fall. And SARS has fallen. Bad government must fall. Bad government has fallen. Celebrities of Nigeria, I am so proud of you. I am so glad to live in such a generation where the youth have risen up to demand for their right. I also want to say, Nigerian government, for allowing protest, you have done well. Protest is a human right. Protest is a human right. When you are not okay with something, you are supposed to protest. No one's supposed to kill you for protesting. No one's supposed to stop you for protesting. I want to say that I love you. Continue. Take care of yourself, Jagabans. Bye.